Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back. This is WingsLTD joining you with the Prince himself, bringing you Totalbiscuit versus the world. That's right, folks. You're going to see it. We're going to cast it. And as long as my internet holds up, we're also going to put this on YouTube. How does that make you feel, good sir?
Me? Pretty good. I'm not sure how Totalbiscuit feels about it, but we'll find out. I need to... There we go.
All right, so, hopefully everything is going to work out. Of course, we know during the actual tournament, we did have quite a few issues. But since I got an email from Totalbiscuit saying, hey, buddies, I'm live on the stream, and there is list strife, I was just like, oh my. You know what that means. So... here we go. For Totalbiscuit, this is going to be his first actual game of Strife. He is going to be supported over here by Illuminati members Jay-Zoo and also some other competitive members, Puffin Stuff, Macro Hard from S2, doing some of those UI flavorful goodnesses, and the Swartz. Totalbiscuit, of course, on that Moxie. Great pet for him as well. Jay-Zoo is going to be doing that ADC carry with a level 5 Luster with the Rook. Schwartz on Vermilion with the Razor pet, Puffin Stuff. Ace with the Tortoise and Macro Hard on Malady. On the enemy team going up against the TB Club, we have Mob, who will be on Hail. Cakes with the Moxie Razor combination. Awesome Master with Rook, Zing ZK on the Vermilion, and Dyrus with Vex. So we do have experienced players on both sides, with the only new one being Totalbiscuit. And so which team are you going to root for today, good Sir Prince?
I'm going to actually root for Totalbiscuit. He's one of my favorite casters. Great guy in general, what he's done for esports and for games in general. So hopefully his team won't be too good, even though he's, oh no, going to the bottom lane.
He was trying to go out there to the solo lane. Unfortunately, he did get denied by Jay-Zoo. Veteran all day. I thought I saw Mob in this game, but Mob
is here. He's on Hail. It looks like
yes, Mob is on Hail. I even announced that, and I can't even remember because I got stars in my eyes. Because we have Totalbiscuit there sitting over 4,000 viewers watching his gameplay right now.
Like,
and I'm getting pinged in TeamSpeak, probably because my channel went live, and it's someone going, why you do this? Why you go live without me? No, it's actually not Ravage. It is somebody else, but that's okay.
Let's see.
That's one of my buddies. I'm supposed to be helping him with some schoolwork later, but that has no matter here. So Jay-Zoo in the solo bottom lane going up against Cakes on the Moxie. That's going to be a very interesting combination. And in the middle lane is where we are going to have the Totalbiscuit giving you guys the what the fuck is Strife over there for YouTube. And yes, I will export this up there with the cursing and all of things. He is going to be supported by S2 member Macro Hard on Malady. Going against him, though, is going to be Dyrus. Mob will be in the jungle lane position there, while Awesome Master trolls people by plug pulling the game, trying to make it a little bit even, giving them the 4-on-5. Showmanship.
Is that on purpose? Or
Showmanship, purpose, plug pull.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? I couldn't be happier about that. Whenever we have one new player in the game, even though I personally never plug pull, I just feed. Give them the advantage of a little bit of extra gold. Now, he might reconnect here in the end again, but with no pause, I'm pretty sure it was just, you know, a courtesy plug pull there to give them a little bit of advantage, because they do have Cakes and Mob out here on the field. It is still going to be pretty hard, even though we do see a nice whirlwind coming out there from the Malady. Macro Hard comes up. Great use of Z-Zap from Totalbiscuit here.
Does look like he's starting to figure out what he's supposed to do. I did see him earlier playing with it. He does... he said he was following the guides, I think is what he's going to do. He said earlier when he's
I do believe he did say something along those lines if he's going to follow the guides.
I have no idea what Moxie's guide looks like, so... I never use it, so... I don't actually know.
I know that we can't edit the guides yet, so he's just following the actual stock guides. Remember, this is his first live game, so he does not have any advantage of items or anything else, as we have a great whirlwind coming out of Z-Zap. Look at that whirlwind giving Totalbiscuit with the auto attack. First blood out in this game.
Good job, Totalbiscuit.
And then Cakes, of course, down there with Moxie, picks up a kill on Jay-Zoo. Moxie versus Moxie. And remember, Cakes will be using custom items, so it's going to come down to not only the sheer power of will of Totalbiscuit to win this game, but also relying on his teammates with their custom items as we go with Mob picking up an extra 205 gold out there in the jungle. He is going to rotate into a high position already. 391 GPM, not even 2 minutes in the game. He's going to be hitting that 500 GPM mark probably within about 3.5 minutes at this rate.
That's how you do it with that Hail Jungle. You gotta definitely get that GPM up, and then hopefully he'll be able to assist his lanes. It looks like Darius is going to help in the middle lane as Vex. Not doing too well.
Most definitely. Looks like Totalbiscuit is going... Wait. 2 mana shards and a clarity shard.
I think he crafted
crystalline? Oh, yeah, I think he did just craft a regular item on the stream. I was not paying attention. All I was doing was going like OMG in Skype. There's the Totalbiscuit.
I was doing
you're in Strife.
streaming because he's like, I'm going to put this here, and this dude's like, don't do it!
Why you do this crafting, no one knows. But...
like, yeah.
He has it. Great whirlwind yet again from Macro Hard. Look at the damage that's coming out here from Malady. Of course, only healing rod there. Custom crafted healing rod with extra power. Gotta love it.
Gotta get that power.
Most definitely there. That's going to put Dryas in a pretty horrible position right now. Vex sitting with 214 GPM. Let's compare that over here to the Moxie 315 for Totalbiscuit, and for his lane partner Macro Hard 321. Vermilion up in the top lane 220 GPM. So definitely Totalbiscuit's team not looking like they're having a great time right now. But Zing ZK 351 GPM looks like he's going down. The Chi shot misses, but Schwartz does pick him off with the auto attack. Very, very smart move as Jesus probably close to meeting his maker here, as Cakes is just about 3 creep kills away from level 6.
So what do you think Cakes is going to do this game? Do you think he's going to try and keep Totalbiscuit down, or do you think he's going to try and
Cakes is going to steamroll the bottom lane, pick up the tier 1 tower, then start ganking mid with the tier 2, especially as Mob gets into level 5 and 6. You see Mob, he's doing a great jungle rotation right now. 514 GPM, 3 minutes in. Called it! Just called it!
You did. It's like Mob, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to give a gank, but I think he's going right back into the jungle.
I think he's going to wait out there to level 6. You definitely need to have the Earthquake before you get a gank off, because Macro Hard, even sitting here at level 4, does have the Healing Rod, which will bring him back up to full. Also with the CC that comes out for the Whirlwind and the Dark Storm, it will allow them to get away. Of course, we also have Totalbiscuit here. He is following the full guide. Interesting, though, he's not picking up the ball lightning, though, again, this is his first game. He is choosing Z-Zap there for the last hit, harass on the Vex and the creeps, but as he plays more, he will learn exactly how great ball lightning is to have, as we do have an engagement up on the top lane. Spin Sickle going off on top. A Mob Chi shot goes out from Zing ZK, picking off Puffin Stuff. Very, very sad day. And my question is that Puffin Stuff from Dota? Because I have not seen him playing Dota on Steam.
So
I'm going to have to message him here in a little bit to double check. We're going to have to call up to Geico, get that discount double checker going on to see if that is the Puffin Stuff. If so, we might have more Absolute Legends players coming in, and I appreciate seeing these guys in here all the time.
I absolutely. Yesterday we had the showcase match with Denial Esports. Their Dota 2 team came, and their Call of Duty team came and played Strife. With,
okay, how much better was the Dota 2 team than the COD team?
What, the COD team, like, they kept building Empowered Bracer, and Nintendo and I were just like, ah!
See, I wanted to cast that, but my internet was being, well, like it was earlier today. We have no idea when this is going to go out, and unfortunately, we don't have Reconnect enabled for spectators. Hint, hint, S2, wink, wink, for me, baby, please. So I can't reconnect the game if we end up dropping. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. Pray to the total halibut that we do not drop this game. Meanwhile, at the top lane, though, Zing ZK trying to grab some early items here. His farm still being hampered. Finally at the 400 GPM mark. Ace still sitting up at 311. Enemy Vermilion there. Schwartz, 335 GPM. Already has the boots that he needs. But coming up from the jungle is a level 5 mob. I do believe after this creep camp, the way that he's going, he should have that level 6. Take a look at that inertia blade, though. Procced right through the lane, hitting Puffin Stuff. Hopefully he's going to notice that. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh, as he initiates him with an avalanche and spin sickle, question mark there, because here we go. Mob still level 5, but he has more than enough to initiate there. Popping it up. There goes the Soul Caliber. Chi shot goes out. Puffin Stuff, though. No! He has no defense whatsoever from these auto attacks, so he is just eating it so bad. Great avalanche yet again, though we have that illusion being popped up. Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, though, great deliverance coming out on top of Cakes, only stunned him for 1 second. Finds out it's an illusion as we have a double kill in the top lane in 3, 2, 1. Bada bing, baby. Mob and Zing ZK picking off both Puffin Stuff and Schwartz. Now, while Ace is having a good build, Prince, why don't you tell everybody that might be watching this or that will be watching it on YouTube exactly what's going wrong with the Ace build whenever he's going up against, well, Mob and ZZK, that Hail and Vermilion there.
He's definitely, hold on, let me click on him.
His items, he rushed the Enduring Helm, so he is getting health, but he has 0.0 extra armor.
No armor, he's got definitely no power either. And Ace is a great hero that does well with power. Usually you see heroes kind of go this item called Dragon Shield, which gives you a little bit of shield and gives you tankiness and power all at the same time. So he's not going that.
Totalbiscuit initiating on top of Mob, though. Mob is just eating him alive with that Soul Caliber catastrophe drop, not able to proc that. But, also in the mid lane, there we go! Bedlam Bolt picking off Dryas. Great job by Macro Hard there, though. Jzu in the bottom lane. Yeah, he is getting worked over. That is his one sweetest massage from hell. I'll tell you that much.
Yep. Case is at level 9, got his power down. Sitting on the Dragon Shield, probably has enough gold for that Crystalline Shield combo that is so deadly that we see everybody go.
Most definitely, but back over here to Puff and stuff. Also, take a look. It's not just his items. Take a look at that skill build there.
He does not have Frostbite. That is, and does not have Ace. What does he have? Ace Small? No, he does have Ace Small.
He just hit level 6 though, so he can grab that.
But definitely needs that Frostbite. It's a great ability. Gives him reduced damage. Shoots things back at him. Great stuff.
Yeah, most definitely. Meanwhile, Totalbiscuit now still no ball lightning level 6 in the game, missing out on a lot of speed boost and tons of damage. Yeah, unfortunately though, he doesn't have us on Prince list, so no one can add him and talk to him yet. And I'm not a subscriber in chat, so I can't talk to him as the cheat shot goes off. Look at him taking some terrible damage as Puff and Stuff goes in there. Totalbiscuit though taken out by the Z-Zap from Cakes. Puff and Stuff goes in there with the Avalanche and the Spin Sickle. ZingZK in a lot of trouble. Swartz is not going to pick him off. Auto attack from Puff and Stuff will grab him though. Now Macro Hard retreating back. Great Avalanche over the Vex. Good Spin Sickle on him as well. Swartz, you need to pop those move boots that are off a cooldown right now. Get that Ferber going. Cheat shot on top of Dryas as well. More and more auto attacks as Puff and Stuff should have it off of cooldown very soon for the Avalanche. Not going to initiate on it though, but still positioning not being a key for Totalbiscuit's team right now.
They definitely need to get it out because you do have an enemy team, Moxie Cakes, who has that Dragon Shield. Doesn't have it for yet, but has that Dragon Shield. He's going to start doing a lot of crazy damage, and we've seen Moxies. You and I have died to Moxies very easily.
Oh yeah, most definitely there, but as ZingZK drops off, there's a great catastrophe on top of Dryas from Totalbiscuit. Auto attack, baby. He will end up picking off that kill. Static Shock 2 OP. Excuse me, Astral Winds. They changed it on me. Thank you, S2, for making me look like a but still, that passive coming up from him definitely helps out. He also chose to go for the rune boots. Now, of course, remember, guys, we're not going to actually criticize Totalbiscuit at all because this is his first real game. No idea about the meta, no idea about the competitive play, or anything else whatsoever, and this is a pub game, not an actual, scrim or tournament match. So, come on. Before we have, Delusion coming into the chat on a sub account as Macro picks up that kill, and he's like, well, Totalbiscuit, why you no do this? Why you no do that? Come on. Come on, guys. Don't worry about it. We've all been new players once. Some of us sooner than others. We still have a lot of new players coming in with Totalbiscuit advertising this game, and I'm glad that it's getting his seal of approval over here on the what the fuck is Strife.
He's enjoying it, which is good.
Most definitely. And you know what, guys? For those of you that are still skeptics and you're wondering about this game, I mean, come on. If one of the guys that, he even says he purposely does, overcritical reviews of games, if he is enjoying this right now, even with everything else going on, he enjoyed the tutorial supremely, you might enjoy this game as well. Just because it says casual means nothing like that, as we have a great Whirlwind Bedlam Bolt coming out along with the Golden Gate trapping back ZingZK. Dryas, though, has the GG shield there, a.k.a. Captain's Crest. Shooting back those Swarm Rockets, still gets a cheat shot procced on him. Equal slows coming out from both Swartz and Dryas. Hopefully we can get a little bit, I want to see Swartz come up with a Frost, with a pick. That's what I really want to see come out on the Vermilion. We haven't seen that happen too much. People definitely preferring extra damage and the crit that comes out from Room Splitter and the penetration from the Crush and Mace than the slow from the Frost items there, but you never know.
So many different ways you can play this game. That's why I absolutely love it. There's so many different builds, so many things you can do,
especially with the
different
ways.
system.
And, you know, Macro Hard from S2, he's doing just a great job with tossing out the whirlwinds and keeping them slowed down with the Dark Storm.
I gotta say, that was a beautiful Golden Gate he did.
Oh yeah, it split them straight into the Dark Storm. They tried to walk around, allowed Totalbiscuit to get off the Z-Zap and Schwartz to get off the cheese shot. I mean, that was so much lockdown that we had there. It's absolutely ridiculous. But other than that, let's double check on these GPMs one more time. Mob still going in the jungle. He is doing the super attack speed hail. He's not going to be putting out much damage, but he's going to attack lightning fast here. Look at that. 656 GPM, 12 minutes in the game. ZingZK, 415 with his Vermilion, though he is getting a lot of pressure. Cakes on Moxie, 563. Already has the jump boots to put him into the great positioning to launch off the catastrophe and those ball lightnings. Possesses the Dragon Shield Steel, building up into a dagger, more than likely, as Macro Heart misses the whirlwind. There we go with the swarm shot from Dryas, slowing him down. Oh, but Totalbiscuit's gonna come in there. Bedlam Bolt, Catastrophe, and stolen, or excuse me, secured by Schwartz with the cheese shot. Oh man, I love how we synergized well with that one. This is why I love the Prince, guys.
They gotta watch Mob.
He knows.
He's looking to push that generator, and he's not really afraid.
Definitely not afraid at all. As we have an avalanche of the spin cycle coming in there, though the charging sweep will get him out of there.
You are
sweeping strikes.
Excited.
I am too excited. I mean, come on, man. My internet's working long enough for me to cast. I have the honor of having Totalbiscuit in this game, his first game. How many people can say I cast a Totalbiscuit's first game and he didn't know it?
He'll find out later.
He will find out if he watches on YouTube. As Schwartz goes down, great Z-Zap follow-up with the ball lightning from Cakes there. Macrohard coming in there. Ooh, misses the whirlwind, but gets the Dark Storm off Golden Gate. Stopping ZingZK. Catastrophe accidental miss there on Totalbiscuit's part. Still on cooldown, actually. But the leap coming out there from Dryas will end up netting them that double kill with Mob rotating into the mid lane. Meanwhile, Puffin Stuff still fun and a bit hard. I mean, he's going for magic protection here with this dampening cloak. Definitely needs straight armor there for the auto attacks that are coming out.
The auto attacks, I think he's a little too afraid of Moxie at this point. Because Cakes does have a huge advantage, and this was another Robo like Han or Dota, I would totally grab the dampening cloak, something to reduce that damage for Moxie to kind of weaken him down. That's not going to stop him in this game. This is a very different game. Your ability power, even if you get the armor, is not going to stop getting stronger.
That's right, and for those of you guys that want a little bit of knowledge there on Puffin Stuff is a Tier 2 Dota 2 player there, was with Absolute Legends, went into quite a few tournaments. They do very, very well, as we have Macro Hard initiating on top of Dryas, actually used the Animator Shield there, mitigating most of the damage that came out from the Dark Storm. But Puffin Stuff also did a lot of support as Deliverance procced out on Dryas. Oh, that is so beautiful! Pick that kill up, baby. Macro Hard grabbing that, though. Cakes with the counter kill. Totalbiscuit is going in on initiating. Cakes with the Grimwire, though. I have to be careful. It will take a bite out of you so fast, we will not even know what happened. Unfortunately, the jump boots from Cakes gave him that mobility to allow Catastrophe to miss from Totalbiscuit. Therefore, he will live to see another day. And there's the Catastrophe coming out on top of Schwartz, though. Look at the jump boots again, putting him in position. Ball lightning comes out. Grimwire giving him so much extra damage. I'm betting my money. No, it is a stock Grimwire there. 15.4 power and 38.5% magic going through it. Dear Lord.
Also, like, Mob is doing a pretty good job on the top tower. It's about 2/5 of HP gone? 2/5 of HP gone, I was going to say. 2/5 of HP.
Most definitely. And of course, whenever Mob's stacking up like that, I mean, take a look at his movement speed. He does have that custom Blade of the Kings there. Blade of the Kings? Zealot's Blade. I keep calling it Blade of the King because it has the same look of model there from League. Even though I haven't played enough League, it still just resonates with me. But he has the movement speed there with the Fervor Boots to literally outrun anyone on the map. If he went with Teleportation Boots right now, with the Zealot Blade that he actually has, as soon as he pops his Inertia Blade there, he'd be sitting at 427 movement speed as Jesu goes down.
In this game? Because I don't think there is is there a cap on movement speed in this game? I've never tried
600
to reach it.
is the cap.
600,
on my
okay,
full build, whenever I am playing Hail with my actual boost, because I have Wind Rush there as well, I move at 583 movement speed with Inertia Blade pop. Stock movement speed is going to be at 400 something, and then with Wind Rush it still goes up to 500 as we have another perfect initiation on top of Dryas there. Ace Null goes off along with the Bedlam Bolt. We saw again the Golden Gates from Macro Hard are just picture perfect. Keeping him out of the vision, making where he can't run away, because whenever you're trapped between an Ace and a Malady and you're stuck with a Golden Gate, there's really nowhere you can go. The Dark Storm keeps him slowed down. Avalanche, Spin Sickle, doing terrible damage to him, as well as the Bedlam Bolt, just finishing him off there.
They need to be careful, because it looks like the enemy team's going to come and sweep him from behind.
That's
who I think
right, the trifecta Pain Train coming into the mid.
They don't see it.
And there's the catastrophe coming out there from Cakes, procking up on Schwartz. Boom, Inertia Blade picks him off. Totalbiscuit having to move straight on out of there. Unfortunately being locked down yet again. Double kill coming out there from Mob. He's going for 3. Can he pick it off? He does not. He does pick up the pump and stuff and going for broke. Mob picks up 4, looking for an annihilation, but in the bottom lane, Jay-Zoo is just trying to Chinese gold farm it. Highly unfortunate though, has 703 GPM, 17 minutes in the game for Mob, 480 for King ZK. Cakes MVP 657 GPM, and Dryest a slow but steady 332 GPM, as this will be Sindara #1 going down for Team Anti-Totalbiscuit.
Anti-Totalbiscuit?
Anti-TB.
Where do you think they're going to place Kratos? Top, bottom, mid? I'm thinking top, since top is already damaged a little bit. But it is one of the longer lanes.
I would send, well, let's see, there's one tower in the mid for both towers are up in the mid lane. I would send Kratos bottom, send Mob up top. Mob will get the generator at the top while Kratos is pushing the bottom lane with the rest of the team. And that'll be, that'll be GG, as Mob, again, picking off those gold chest minions. This guy is picked off every single one of them on the map thus far. They've not gotten a Ball Deer secure yet. Hopefully here we can have Totalbiscuit and the rest of the guys pick up the Ball Deer very quickly before Kratos pushes, and they might actually leave him in the mid lane position and do a full-on push down the mid. I wouldn't blame them for that. It's just a little bit more difficult though. Mob does have the farm. Cakes has the farm. In a 4v5 situation, these guys are still out farming all of Totalbiscuit's team. I mean, you have Schwartz there. He's sitting at level 9, and he went with lifesteal first. I mean, his damage output is just not there. And that 50% on the lifesteal, definitely not going to help whenever you're hitting like a wet pool noodle.
He needs to have a lot more attack speed, because Vermilion gets a lot stronger with that attack speed.
Oh, yes, that is.
Kratos, they're not even trying to defend. Oh, they are.
Oh, that's Kratos. There goes the avalanche from Mob, and it is all over, baby. Looking for the double kill on top of Jay-Zoo. No, Mob goes down. Jay-Zoo with the counter kill. Perfection. Yet again, as Puppets up though, he gets locked down. Great rocket jump from King ZK. That is going to be a 3-for-1 in favor of Anti-TB, as we have Kratos, Big Monkey Man, pushing up to this tier 1 tower in the mid. Macro Heart though, you see that double proc out there from the shotgun. Just took away so much of his health, and excuse me, that is piercing shot now, not the shotgun. But, I mean, that just ate away the Malady's health there. No Dragon Shield, no extra HP and defense, as Schwartz gets slowed down by another cheese shot. That is going to be a double tower pick up there. 1 death for the Anti-TB, and still a 4-player kill. Not bad.
Not looking good for
it is not looking good for Team Totalbiscuit here in this pub match. And even with the respect DC there, for a 5v4, I mean, I hope Totalbiscuit will watch this and know, or someone will at least tell Total that he's going up against some of the top players in the competitive scene.
Right now.
I hope someone does, so he's not thinking, oh my god, what is going on here?
Or oh man, this game is so imbalanced, those heroes are just steamrolling at a 4v5 rate.
Now, we have to remember, Jay-Zoo and them are there, and we do have some S2 members, so I'm just praying that, they're like, hey man, don't worry, you're just going up against, the number 1, 3, and 5 players in the game, so...
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about this, it was bound to happen.
Tournaments all the time, don't worry.
And for Totalbiscuit fans that might end up watching this video, don't worry, they do this to everyone. Whenever I joined in, I was going up against these guys. Whenever anyone joins in, if you're anywhere near famous, you get into a game, guess what? You're going up against the top players. It is their welcome for you. It's like, oh hey,
it's hazing.
I heard you're famous. Let me show you how to play this game by me killing you over and over. But speaking of the Frost Prism, look who picked it up. That Jay-Zoo.
Huh.
But by him picking it up, he doesn't have anywhere near the attack speed or the power to really make use of it. He's still a super squishy Rook. I mean, 330 shield from Dragon Shield, not bad. But again, this creep wave clear is not going to happen with Rook as it could with Vermilion. And Vermilion, his attack speed, still not there. Still not there at all. But taking a look at the items, Prince, tell me, what is there any hope right now?
There's some hope. There's some interesting item choices coming out, specifically on Vex. The Shadow Veil. We never see that in competitive play. That's interesting right there.
Actually, we saw it once, and that was on a Minerva, but that was supremely. That was overkill with her because that was, I do believe that was Mob. I'm not 110% sure. Someone's gonna have to correct me on that. But someone was playing Minerva, had the Razor Pet and the Shroud, and there goes the Deliverance on top of Mob as we spoke about him. 2 seconds done. Look at Bedlam Bolt along with Catastrophe. Totalbiscuit picking up yet another kill. That is the epitome of teamwork right there, folks.
I was going to say it's the epitome of a commentator's curse. Start talking about him, then he dies.
Yes. Once we speak your name, your time as being alive is numbered.
This is how casters get, how we cheat. We start talking about you in the middle of the game and we throw matches that way.
Yeah. In reality, guys, people don't throw matches. Casters, with their castception, make them throw the match.
Exactly.
But Totalbiscuit, speaking of which, he's doing pretty decent for his farm now. He picked up the Dragon Shield.
Oh, yeah, Croissant Chip Dragon Shield combo. Nice.
Very, very good there.
Like he's listening to us.
Now, we're hoping that he can get a Grimoire or something. Ooh, as he jumps in there, Great Whirlwind coming out yet again. Look at that gate block. I mean, dear Lord. 15 gates later, still hitting them pitcher perfect, allowing Swartz to pick up King ZK. Almost getting a double here on Dryas there. But again, folks, for those of you that might have missed it, we have Mouty here hiding in the bush. We had Vermilion jump boot in there, wanting to get a rocket jump out and get a quick kill. Unfortunately for him, there's a Whirlwind along with the Golden Gate, Dark Storm. We have Totalbiscuit there, right ready to drop that Catastrophe and also get off a Z-Zap. And that was all she wrote as Swartz got some auto tech. But the Catastrophe from Cakes gonna maybe get him a triple kill, definitely gets a double kill. But the Spin Sickle and the Ace in the hole, popping stuff, coming back home. Yeah, baby!
That's what we said, like earlier, we were talking about Moxies, and that's exactly what happens to us. We'll group up, and then Catastrophe Ball Lightning, and somebody's, like, half people are dead.
That's right, and as Puffins Up was killed, and that was still a 3-for-1 trade. Guess what? Generator 7.5k going to Totalbiscuit. So much worth right there.
But Mob also took a generator on top lane.
Ooh, that makes it a bad trade, but
that gold will help, and there's more people on Totalbiscuit's team, so there's more gold essentially.
And they need that farm to keep up. So even though it is kind of bad that Totalbiscuit and them lost a generator, still that 7.5 global cash money. Look at Swartz now with that attack speed. That is what.
That's what we need.
That's what we were looking for.
And let's see what does Totalbiscuit looks like he's making. Oh, looks like he's making Power Conduit.
Ooh. Power Conduit, a very good item, even though they did rework it where it's not giving a bonus. I would like to see a Grimoire, but again, he's going for a little bit of extra survivability, and that will really help him out on Moxie.
Jesu's doing pretty good.
No, he's not! Oh, with the Deliverance and the harnessing! Oh, so close! So very, very, very close.
Oh, Bob.
I just saw Bob. He's like, oh, Hera Pri, I have a Wound Splitter and a Berserker Mask. I kill you, okay? And Macro Heart goes in there, misses the Whirlwind. Very, very sad. And here we go. Police Chase 2014, number 5. Mob trying to run away, but the staff was used by Macro along with the Bedlam Bolt denying him. For those of you that did not know what just happened when you heard the shing, that is the Cursed Wand. We have not seen that much in competitive play either, mainly because it's one of those things where you can get it, but you're sacrificing other utility for your supports there. I mean, you either get Windrush or you get Cursed Wand. It's an either-or situation there, guys. So, definitely very good. It pulls Mob where he cannot get away, and because Mob built full attack speed and damage and 0 health, that allows him to be taken out as long as you can catch him if you can.
It does look like the anti-TV did take Dara, so they have Kratos again. So they're going to push him somewhere. Digging back again in the middle lane, they'll just push there again. But I think it'll be a different time this round because you see the items that Totalbiscuit's team now has. You see Vermilion with that attack speed that he needed. You see Puff and stuff. He's got that Inferno brand. Malady with the Cursed Wand and also with the Sears Orb doing a great job. And also, I need to call Macro Hard and just call him and say, teach me how to play Malady because it's just wonderful. I just feel happy watching it.
I love playing Malady. I play best with Illusion as Ace, though. But I think anyone that's playing with Illusion as Ace instant wins. But But they also, remember guys, for those of you that have been like, oh, well, I don't like to play Maori anymore, she seems underpowered. Well, they did change the cast range on her Whirlwind. They, you know, they equalized it a little bit, but she's still really playable. You just have to pay a little bit more attention there. As Cakes, again with the catastrophe, super pro, double kill, 3 actually going down there. Totalbiscuit went down to Cakes with that instant catastrophe hit. Mob went down to, Mob took out Jay-Zoo, Puffin Stuff went down as well.
Macro Hard did take him out, though.
Macro Hard did take out the mob, so that was very, very good. And here in the bottom lane, making sure that defense, but the monkey is pressing to the middle lane. Swartz having to jockey back into position here. Just auto-attack him. Nope, nope, no, does not want to do that as he says. Well, that'll put him out against anti-TB.
Anti-TB is right there.
They are right there, but he could auto-attack and then just kind of, you know, stop him a little bit. But that is going to cost him his life. Great use of the ball lightning along with a few attacks, and whoa! Okay, the power conduit appeared green for just a second, and now I'm having a lot of things appear green. That's weird. Like some of the models and stuff were just like the green highlight. I have no idea what that was about. As the monkey took out the middle generator, Jay-Zoo having to dodge out, picks up the kill on WingsZK, but we do have the monkey almost killing him. Ooh, so close, but they saved him just in the nick of time. Look at that, 48 HP.
Very lucky. TV's team needs to be able to push back now. They do have 1 generator down, but they only have 1 generator left. They need to make sure they take those objectives. They need to stop them from taking them. They need to fight as a team, and they need to definitely make sure they're winning these fights. They are a 4v5 situation, and they do need to leave somebody to deal with Mob, because Mob is seeing him.
Mob and Cakes are the highest threat right now. WingsZK, you can tell he does have some great items. I mean, the power conduit definitely buffing him up, but not too much to worry about. And Dryas, well, he built Super Tank Vex, which means ignore the guy. Just ignore him.
Pretty much. Well, unless he's going like we said the other day.
And look at that, Mob melting through Schwartz in 3 hits with that Wound Splitter and the Berserker's Mask combo. For those of you guys that don't know what Berserker's Mask is, it is exactly how it sounds in every other game that has a Berserker's Mask in it, except it doesn't give you bonus lifesteal. But thank goodness Mob has that Soul Caliber as he got a counter Whirlwind, Darkstorm, Bedlam Bolt. See ya! You are out of here, good sir! And my voice cracked because I need to drink water. That was terrible.
Drink water or finish going through puberty. What do they do? But
24 going through puberty. Ooh.
That can happen.
Daddy don't like that. But here at the Baldir Pit, we do have a little bit of action going on. Ooh, Catastrophe takes him out. That's going to be a quick Baldir for anti-TB. Instant defeat. But it's okay because Totalbiscuit, right now, his GPM, so we haven't talked about that in about 3 minutes. 435 GPM, doing decent-ish at the 29-minute mark. You're wanting to see that at an even 500, close to the 550, especially at the 29-minute mark to finish out those items. But, again, they're going up against very hard opponents. They are dying. Puffin Stuff at 418 GPM, got the inertia boots, which I find questionable. He is getting CC'd a little bit, but he's walking into the CC. If he had Jump Boutique, it'd just negate that all around. I mean, look at Mob, just auto-attack, face melt, Totalbiscuit tries to get off some damage, but it's not enough, and now we have that 4-man rolling pain train just taking him out as well. The only thing that is going to be their saving grace, in my opinion, right now, Prince, is, well, they need to all group up and play some 5-man strife. And I believe I lost the Prince. Hello? Or I lost my internet. One of the two. I don't know what happened to him. I can't really alt-tab and see him on Skype. Oh, he's got a phone call. Okay, I did not lose him. Thank goodness I still have internet. So, back into the game. We're going to talk a little bit about Jay-Zoo's items now. Picked up a Wound Splitter, going to allow him to do that double damage, basically, out there. And he's starting to attack a lot faster. Swartz favoring up that attack speed, finally, but he has no Dragon Shield, so his survivability is highly limited. I mean, 1,058 health. You can tell by just having those 2 huge bars. And what a Swarm Shot. Just a partial Swarm Shot, not even a full one. Coming out here from Vex is doing to him. That's how you get 3 hit by the Mob. Speaking of which, look at Mob just going ham into the base. Puppet Stuff going at him, but not enough. Ace in the hole, getting him low, but Mob could just make it out. Oh, he's going up against the generator right now. And there goes the Sacrificial Lamb Macro Hard. Great use. I do not think, no, that was no Bedlam Bolt. Great use of the whirlwind there, basically saving it, but Mob, that solo pain train by himself, getting hit by a Mack truck every time he comes in with the speed of a Ferrari. Definitely a lot.
That was a smart move. Like, you said, they need to play some 5-man strife and 4-man strife, but they're not doing that right now.
I don't think they need the 4-man strife. I mean, they're dragging it out right now. It's like, oh, we need a little bit more farm. Don't worry about it. And I don't think that they should really do that. I mean, just as we would say in Monty Python, get on with it! As Dryas ults back over to get himself into position to our macro hard. Vorbis Seekers going out, looking for those jump boots to be off a cooldown here shortly. Great use of the counter. Deliverance just missing by 5 pixels. So close, but so far away.
Dry should have just TP'd a little bit closer to him. I think if he had, ulted like a little bit further, he might have gotten him. But he ulted short, thinking that would be enough.
Yeah, most definitely there. And as we have Totalbiscuit, he does have the power conduit finished. Don't know exactly what item he is going for next, but definitely would like to see him either with, Grimwire or an health item. And then sell those rune boots, get yourself some jump boots. I don't know why Jesu is not recommending those to him. I mean, come on, guys, you're in the chat with him. Tell him, you need the jump boots.
Help him out.
Help the biscuit. Oh, and if only we could see the in-game chat. I mean, they might be telling him, but something tells me since he still has those rune boots, they're not. The rune boots are decent, but going up against this lineup...
No, Jesu doesn't have boots. It's late in the game, does not have boots.
Jesu, I do believe he sold the boots, maybe?
For what? Why would you
to pick up extra items.
It looks like they got
very quick Rytos. As Mob comes in for the defense, definitely enough to intimidate everyone while we have the full collapse coming on there, and Puffin Stuff is stuck in the middle lane. That is not good news, as Jesu is now AFK, getting hit out by Dryas. There goes the hide and seek. Now he turns around on him. Look at those auto attacks coming out there from the rook. Jesu picks that up along with using that grappling hook. But unfortunately, there's the sacrificial lamb. Totalbiscuit going down yet again as King's EK. Cakes gets another kill off with that ball lightning, and Z-Zap. Meanwhile, Puffin Stuff in the middle lane. Chinese gold farming. Not a good sign. I mean, that opens up bottom generator and the Nexus.
That looks like it could be games. They had the monkey coming. They had, I think it's what, 30 seconds until next.
Yeah, but look at Mob. Look at that attack speed. So beautiful. And here we go. NASCAR Mob coming around the bend. Picks him up in the first turn. Looks like he wants to see that Puffin Stuff. And there we go. Dale Earnhardt Jr. turning around, doing the spin cycle on to him. But again, he is being absolutely rejected by Home Depot with that inertia blade. Bush Cup Series. Got it. As Mob comes in, that is going to be an ever so quick GG.
Strong this time, but your next match awaits.
And that is going to be self-explanatory. We're not going to give you guys any sort of leanway on, well, this is the items and everything else.
You will find